Mock Moda says, cool, a Woodscopes parody show. Don't forget Mock Moda. If we were doing a Woodscopes parody show, there would be no show on because he never broadcasts anymore.
If this was a Woodscopes parody show, Frank, we wouldn't have read that comment. So come on.
Totally inappropriate.
Yeah. Or he got blown off the toilet.
Goddamn shoes.
This is like the new flatulence joke. Balance.
Shit, I'm guessing.
Balance.
All right, my guess is in. What are you guys guessing? What happened to this bathroom? Bacon is guessing poop.
Here we are. It is the water hole with Hedstrom Bacon and Horse.
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. Ryan, thanks for letting me fill in. And yeah, it's good to be here.
Here's your some asshole with a goatee. Of course, you're going to see it with the audience. Contents, one fucking shit fuck with a goatee. Seriously, just shave the shit off. This. You're going to catch it on the delay, obviously. This is a live gooey duck clam. Watch this.
不准笑！喷水了。
So she's going to dip it in some sauce. It's alive.
辣椒油。
Live! We'll do it
辣椒
live!
面。
She's putting whatever.
一样都不能少，不拼，老铁是不会给我双击的。
There it goes. And she's going to bite into this thing. That's suggestive. It's the water hole. And that's not Rhino.
No, it's not Rhino.
That's Frank and Boise. He's like trading us up.
You know what? He was actually on the Outlaws and Potato. He was Rhino, the sports guy segment on my show. Like he did it twice and then fucking blew me off. He goes, you know what? There's better out there. He's doing the same thing to everybody.
He uses us up, gets to where he wants to go next,
Yeah.
and then he tosses us aside like a used condom. So, the elephant in the room. No, not you. Not you. No. I longed to get rid of my huge boobs. I longed to get rid of my huge boobs until they paid off my family's 130 pounds debt. Amy Sophia, 27, felt uncomfortable with the looks she got from strangers for her larger chest and was desperately trying to raise cash for a breast reduction when she had a change of heart. With size 34 double H. You know what double H stands for? Haunted horse. 34 double H, right there. Haunted horse boobs. 34 double H boobs. She turned to OnlyFans for extra cash. But as she grew in popularity, Amy started to see her larger chest in a different light. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. You think? Holy crap, look at this. There's the pictures. Holy crap!
Hey guys. We are right in that prime position where we can get horse to say anything, and it'll be a sound drop forever. Which way we want to go?
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, he's losing his mind right now.
Oh my god.
He just
Grandpa!
lost his mind.
Grandpa! Grandpa idiot. Alright.
Hi, Jim.
Look at this. There he is. There's the man. There's the
I'm
man
not-
that invented the 12 by 12 challenge.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Our
hold on.
audience on
I'm
our
gonna be
show.
the voice of. I'm gonna be the voice of God for this one here.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. I'm glad
The
you
voice
did.
of God returns.
Sent mail inbox pending drafts. Wait, maybe I drafted one, didn't send it. No, all women. Katie, Kelly, Katie 2. So I had a Katie 1 and a Katie 2.
82. All right.
Melody. Yeah. I was quite the player when I had this phone. I'd be all, hey, baby. There was no iPhone yet, so you go, hey, baby, look at this. Woo! A flip phone. Look at me. Ho, ho, ho. I'm sorry. I'm out of here. Dun, 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 dun. I'm on the wrong camera. Hold up. You can't see Ryan yet. Shit. That's my filming camera. There we go. There we
Oh,
are.
look at that! Look at that sexy guy. I was
Yeah.
talking about you because I'm on the delay.
The delay. Echo, turn office lights off. I have the wrong lights on. There we go. Oh, I don't have this light. Boy, I'm a hot mess right now. Hey, what's up, Ryan? My
Somebody.
wife just heard your
Happy-
intro for the first time. Hey, fuckers. Which intro? The 5-minute montage, Tuesday montage, or the National Geographic music? Anyway, welcome, Darren's wife,
Hey,
to the show.
Darren's wife.
Yeah, we got, it's a fun show. We have some chuckles and laughs and shit and stuff. I actually watched, we'll get to that in a minute, the montage. Okay, cool. Yeah, we got a different montage for every day of the week. That's Renee. Hey, Renee, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for watching. Your husband's a good guy. He's going to take Ryan up mountain biking so he can break his leg. Ryan, if
Hell
you break
yeah.
your leg mountain biking, you cannot, that's not an excuse not to do a show. You have to sit there and do a show with your broken leg.
Dude, I'll do a show up there with Darren if he's down.
There
that
you
would
go.
Be fun as hell.
We'll remote you in from Idaho. There you go. I love it.
Hell yeah,
right.
dude.
All right. So we've got Tuesday Waterhole. We got lots to talk about. We will get to Ryan's call into the Rome show today. As you know, I've kind of do a lot of podcasts and stuff, but I actually, work has just beat me, ground me down to nothing. I'm like, I need some entertainment. I'm gonna, I call it junk food for the ears. I'm like, I'm gonna listen to Rome today. I want to hear what he talked about the game last night. So I listened. I got about, because I still have a job. I caught about 60%, 70% of the show today, and lo and behold, you called in. I have a question about your call in a minute, but we'll get back to that in a second. Ryan, jeez, Tyler and Cindy got paid for watching the show Thursday night. How did they get paid?
How about that?
Renee doesn't know about this. So Renee's like, what do you mean they got paid for watching the show? Am I going to get a check? No. You have to tune in on Thursday. Thursday happens to be our show, and at the same time, we have an NFL show. I make a bet, and I take the money from the bet, and I give it to one of the listeners. And in this case, I split it between two listeners. They got drawn. They have to show up on Thursday. They have to show up in the chat so I can write their name down, go, oh, so-and-so's in the chat, write their name down, and then we have a randomizer. We assign everyone a number. The randomizer chose two people. It was Cindy, Milwaukee, Tyler in Wisconsin. I think the randomizer likes people from Wisconsin. And the bet paid off.
Yeah, it does.
So because the bet paid off, they got to split the money. I Venmo'd. Took me forever to get Tyler's Venmo. He finally gave it to me. So I Venmo'd Cindy on Monday. I Venmo'd Tyler his money on today, about an hour ago. And there you go. They got paid $12.25 for watching the show and winning the bet. I forgot what the bet was. It was the Patriots winning.
Spread. Yeah.
I don't think it was a spread. It was money line.
Oh, it was money
They
line.
were
Okay,
the underdog to Pittsburgh. So, and then it was
touchdown by Elliott.
hold
right?
on, I have the bet right here. We don't have to guess.
Touchdown by Zeke
Yes.
Elliott.
Okay,
scored
there
the
it
first
is.
touchdown.
So Ezekiel Elliott, anytime touchdown score, and New England Patriots money line, and those things paid off. The $5 bet paid $24.50, and I split the $24.50 among two of the viewers. Cindy didn't want it. She's like, I don't tune in for the money. You can keep it. And I'm like, no. I'm not going to keep the money because We're legitimate. I said we're giving it to 2 viewers.
Legitimate.
Yes. I'm not going to keep it because then, you don't pay. Oh. So I gave it to her. I said, here, give it to charity. Buy whatever you want. Donate it to a homeless person. Whatever you want to do, but it's your money now. It's out of my hands. So, oh, hell yes, said Darren. So there we go.
So here's the thing, dude. Those bets pay pretty quickly. So
instantly.
Did you pay him interest? Because you held on to the money for like 3 or 4
I held
days.
on to the money because they wouldn't give me their freaking Venmo. I'm not going to give them interest when they're the problem. I tried to pay that Friday morning. I'm like, hey, I tagged them on Twitter. Everyone could see that. It was on the public site. I'm like, hey, give me your Venmo. And then Cindy, I reached out. I'm like, Cindy, Venmo, come on. And then she sent it to me. And then Tyler, I sent him 2 requests. He never answered. And then I finally Marco Polo'd and said, dude, send me your Venmo. I'll give you the money. So,
$12 is burning a hole in my pocket.
Right? It's never been harder to pay people money. It's like people rolling in cash, I guess. And I don't need it, whatever. If I ever win, put it towards Ryan's lift ticket and bike rental. There you go. Oh, lift ticket. Oh, I guess you take the ski lift up and the mountain bike down.
So Darren just brought up my big concern about doing this, because just like ski lifts, for whatever reason, with a snowboard or skis, I cannot get off the lift. How the hell am I going to do it with a bike? And I know you kind of like ride the lift up. Bacon, you're probably going to get that.
Yeah, get off.
But
I would imagine the bike, there's probably some rack on the back of the ski lift chair, and they probably put the bike on there and then they pull it off, right?
Yeah, I've seen them before. I'm just me and lifts don't.
Dude, you're gonna get so injured. I'm not kidding.
Well, when Darren tells me to get antiquated or whatever, you have to get familiar with going over bumps and rocks and like little potholes really fast. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be legit. Like, I've got to train for this. So I'm actually super pumped.
So the bike goes up separately. They take it off for you. So there you go.
I'll still find a way to screw it up.
Yeah.
I'll still
You'll forget to like walk off or run off or jog off or whatever.
100%.
You'll be stuck up there, and then they have to, oh gosh, get the ladder. We got one. We got another one right here.
We got one.
The last time it was a 4-year-old. This guy, I don't know what he probably got 2 fake hips or something. I don't know. What's his problem?
They let anybody on these trails.
Dude, man, you're a braver man than me. I don't even go skiing anymore. I can't get hurt. I can't afford to miss work for 3-4 weeks because I broke my leg. So yeah, last time I went snow skiing was my wife's first time snow skiing. We took her up to Mount Bachelor, and she got her ski lesson and skied with us the rest of the afternoon. You know, have you snow skied? Okay, yeah, she's doing the snow plow.
Pizza.
Yeah, pizza slice. And she went down an intermediate hill on her first day of skiing. So, and then that was the last day. It's expensive too. That's the other thing. I mean, we're an hour and a half away from Mount Hood. There's no excuse other than getting a season pass is like $500. A lift ticket's probably like $60. So anyway, whatever.
It's expensive. It's expensive if you don't have your own equipment. If you got your own stuff and you actually use the pass, it's not terrible.
Yeah.
You live close.
And gas and all that. It is. All right, so here we go. I teased this on the commercial. Of course, the last time this is what we're trying to do. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find a company where I don't have to take the order for the t-shirt, Venmo, and then I turn around and I have to type in their shipping address and stuff. Basically, I'm lazy. I started selling more shirts than I had time to do all the tracking. And then, of course, it's like, what size were you? Did you say large or medium? And then I got to wait 24 hours. And they're like, oh, sorry, I just saw I'm trying to get it to where people can just order it. So, of course, last time I thought I had the site. This is the site. I don't want to bag on them because they have a good They have a good relationship with the site. It seems to be working for them. But another broadcast show,
Entity.
another show that we know who does it or whatever. They use this
Friends of the
company,
show.
and friends of the show, and it works for them. But I set up my thing. I looked at it. I proofread it. It looked good. I checked off on it, and they said, "Hey, you want to order a shirt? Does this look good?" I said, "Yes, yes. Send that to me." And so they sent me the proof in an email. It looked the way I wanted, and then when it showed up in the mail, it was haunted whore. I'm the haunted whore. They couldn't even get the SE on there. I'm like, wait a minute. And it's not even the font I picked. I haven't even mentioned that. I had this real cool looking font. That's this basic font. So I looked at the email again. I go, it's right there. How do you email me that's what's coming and then send me this? Haunted whore. So, anyway, that brings us up to, I found another t-shirt company, and this on there. Oh, now we're on the air. Oh yeah. Up until this point, we were just,
It went off. I noticed
Did
it went off. My batteries are dying. Anyways, go ahead.
all right. So here we go. We've got new, and like I said in the trailer, I have to find one so I found other t-shirt companies. I'm like, oh, and I subscribe and I do the artwork, and then I find out, wait, I have to take the payment and then send them the money, and then they ship it. I'm like, I'm already doing that. I don't need it. So
That's quick. Hold on. That's quick. You were just working on this.
no, it's not quick. This actually, I ordered this a while ago.
Oh, really?
It was about a 10-day ship time, which is fine. I don't think people are too worried about, I don't think.
During the holidays, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, maybe. Please recycle me. It said, please, made from partially recycled material, not the shirt, the package. All right, so here we go. Try not to cut the shirt. Let's hope we don't have I want a success. Now, the other thing is, that's so for my ex-wife, he says, haunted whore. I wasn't sure if that chick played with your current wife watching, so I didn't say nothing, dude. All right. So, I will say this. I was using a 15-year-old Photoshop program to try to get the font right, because the one thing this doesn't have that I was using for my old company where I had to do all the work and everything, they made this a great quality product, but they had it to where I could put the font in separate from the picture. This company, I have to do everything. So I had an freaking old Photoshop program that likes to be really buggy with Windows 11. I mean, it was designed for like Windows 7 or XL or XT or P. I forgot what it was. So the font is small, but I did it this way. This actually looks really freaking good. That looks really nice. Now, that font will be a little bigger when I get it, but I had to do it that way. Otherwise, it wasn't fitting on my Photoshop program. So I just wanted, now there's no back on this. I just did the front. But that plays. That
looks clean. Can I give you a critique?
Yeah, what?
It looks great, by the way. It looks really good. The only thing that I was going to say is the writing is too close to the picture.
Oh, too close. Yeah.
But other than that, that's really good.
Because there's a little more border on these. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, it's sitting right on it. Yeah, this was definitely it was a test. This is not going to be the one I sell, but I wanted to. I like it. Yeah, so it won't look like that. That's a one-off. It's going to change, and actually, it's going to change for the better, because what I was telling you, I was using a 15-year-old Photoshop Pro, if not older. I mean, it's on CD-ROMs. It's old. I upgraded to Photoshop 2024, and there are like a million fonts on there and different things or whatever. And I've been playing around with that. And then I've got the artificial intelligence program that I've been getting really good at. I've been honing my skill on that. So we're going to have old school Haunted Horse. It's going to be a little different font than this. This was something that Vistaprint only offers, and I can't replicate it anywhere else. So the font will change. I like the stencil style, but I might find something better. But the quality is really good. So boom, I found the company. I mean, so far so
Great.
good. So this is
You should-
Spreadshirt. What's that?
Go ahead.
Oh, it's Spreadshirt. They also have a company. What's it called? So there's Spreadshirt and Spreadshop. I'm making there's a joke in there for Darren. spread legs. Oh, that's bad.
Shut up, dummy.
All right, so for sex. Anyway, now I lost my train of thought. Sorry. Now, we've got Jungle Tourette's and then we got our show Tourette's. And now anytime I say something like that, it's like, yeah, I get it. Yeah, Spreadshirt, yes. Anyway. Jim! Wait. We gotta stick. He needs his 10 cents because he didn't win the football bet. It's Jim in Indiana. Oh, what's this? Jim in Indiana on Twitter says, lost the feed for a minute. I was in my bathroom shaving and suddenly you were gone. I won't say what I was shaving. Oh, shoot. You didn't just go there, dude.
That's totally inappropriate. It's lewd, lascivious, salacious, outrageous.
Jim was shaving
Okay.
his bits.
His kibbles and bits.
Kibbles and bits.
You know what's funny? I just noticed this now. When you do the Jim in Indiana cam,
Yeah.
the camera of you also shows a profile or the regular picture of you on the Zoom feed. You get the profile view of you doing the Jim cam, then you get the straight on.
Oh,
So you're
yeah.
getting two
Because
camera
I don't
angles
cover
at
up.
once.
Yeah. So you see both.
It's
You
good.
see
It's
the
good.
Jim in Indiana like cam, and then you see me over on the side looking at the camera from the other camera. There's two cameras going on the Jim in Indiana cam. I should get 20 cents because you're doing it twice. I didn't notice that. You need to send me another check with some residual money. That's screwing up my voice. The Jim in Indiana.
You legit look like you could be in two different places when you do that. Like you could be like broadcasting two different
Maybe I'm
places right now.
twins like Matt and Jeff.
funny.
12wood.
Yeah,
12wood and
exactly.
512 lumber.
Exactly.
I could have an evil twin that's just like me. Anyway, the t-shirts will be up for sale soon. And then, of course, now I got to test it with the waterhole shirt because I made a waterhole shirt. And I only have the prototype, but I ordered that through Vistaprint. I will get that up on this site as well. And there you go. There you go.
What's the quality of the shirt like? Is it like one of those that you want to put in and like
No,
you'd wear to
it's-
bed, or is it like
So- I went to YouTube and I did a lot of reviews. People that like do t-shirts for a living, that's their job.
Yeah.
It's soft. That was the one thing with the
Okay.
quality. They said it feels really nice. It's not going to chafe your nipples. So Jim in Indiana just wants more money. He wants to see the shirt on the Jim in Indiana cam. So let me set it right there. He loves the Jim in Indiana cam. That's good, because if he hated it, then he wouldn't like what I do it. And if you hate something, doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing it. All right, so there's the Jim in Indiana cam. Look at the quality. That is a quality fine product with the Jim in Indiana cam. Ooh, look at that. That's
Pretty good.
Now, if you just joined us, it's not going to look like that. That was a test I ran using an old ass Photoshop program that didn't have very many bells and whistles. It is going to be, this was just to make sure the company was legit. I got to turn the camera off.
What format's your image in
Which image?
on the picture? Is it a JPEG? What do you?
I think I use JPEG. Yeah.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah. So you know what? Actually, I think I use PNG because I have
PNG?
because I have to have the lettering and I don't want the background from Photoshop shown through. So it's a PNG. PNG. I'm dynamite. I'm PNG. Gonna look at that site. All right.
That's pretty good by you. That was good by you. Well done.
I should be a rapper. Okay, a crapper. Let's see what else we got. You know what? It's that time of year. Oh, snow is in the air. Look at that. Had a sunny day for once. War Riverside, it says Burn Dog. Burn Dog's here.
Burn Dog.
Burn
what
Dog.
up,
Burn Dog
man?
is here. And that's all I can say. Is Burn Dog's here. He didn't win the football bet either.
You're funny. Burn Dog's here. Burn
Yeah.
Dog's here.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
I don't know. You know, there's always I wear an XL, he says. But Darren, not Burn Dog. All right, let's see what else we got. Michael's interested in you. Oh, Michael got bigger, or you got smaller. Oh, I moved the Zoom feed. Now he's like right up in your grill, dude. There's
my boy.
disturbing. Hold on, I gotta change. Where's the I dropped this so that the animals would show up in the background. That's why. Where are the animals? Hey, animals! Hold on.
I'm out.
I need some animals. Wait. Where's animals? There's got to be some animals. There's some animals. Ooh, ostriches. There we go. A little fast forward action going on. You mean it's not live? Oh, man. I've been watching for 35 episodes. I thought that was a live feed in the background. It's taped. Yes. Yes, the background is taped, folks. And I run basically I've taped 3 different 2 hour-long animal segments. So you're getting one of 3, and I rotate them. There you go.
Yeah, I don't think that hurt a lions would just be walking by the ostriches like that, dude. They'd be getting a quick snack.
Yeah, right. Ostriches can kick. They're dangerous to people. What else we got? The gloved one wants to Macaulay Ryan. The gloved one. I've never
Dude,
heard of
I
it.
almost did it. So I almost tweeted
told
MJ
one.
thing today, and I didn't.
The what?
That would have been my first. I almost tweeted out an MJ joke today, and I didn't do it. It would have hit hard, but I was like, I held back, and then.
Speaking of, did you weigh yourself this week for the diet thing, or did you conveniently forget again?
277.
What were you?
270.
I was going to do this bit tomorrow.
Or 275 before, I think. I have to go back and look. I've gained a couple pounds.
Okay, so I am going to first of all, I got to hit you with this.
Yes.
But I also have to hit myself with this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I put on 3, dude. I was shocked because I didn't think I faltered that badly. But I do have a conspiracy theory. All right.
Oh, yeah?
Wait, hold on.
That today's 12/12?
No.
Yeah? Is
No,
that the reason?
because I weighed myself Monday, but I gained 3 pounds, and I'm like, wait a minute. I lost weight from my parents being here, you know, because the ostriches just ran away because the zebras scared them off. Did you see that? The zebras are like,
there you go.
get out of our water hole. Apparently, ostriches are scared of zebras because the
Why
zebras
are the
come in.
lions? The lions and the ostriches are running together away from the zebras.
I didn't see lions.
What kind of production are you running
Yeah,
back
right?
there? Yeah, there's lions back there with
And tigers and bears. Oh my! I think those are RX. Those aren't lions. They're RX.
They're not.
They have.
They look like
horns.
lions.
They're RX. Wait. I need my. Okay. So I made it through Thanksgiving and still lost a half pound. My parents are up here, and you know everyone's eating stuff and whatever, and I'm just trying to. Where'd my music go? And I lost 3 pounds when they were here. So I'm like, what is different this week than all the other weeks where I lost weight every week? And I'm on the same diet. And yeah, I faltered a little bit, but why did I falter this week? What is different in my life? You're onto it. What is different in my life that wasn't before? I hopped off the Diet Coke bandwagon. My wife. My mom came up here. She's a Diet Coke addict. I wonder where I get that from. And bought 8 12-packs so that when she left, they were still here. And I figured I was going to drink them because I'm only off Diet Coke for the money, not because it's healthy. So I've been drinking about 3 or 4 cans a day. You remember, I was 1.7 gallons. I'm telling you, it's made me hungrier. It's made it harder to diet. So I've only got 2 12-packs left. When they're gone, they're gone. I'm not buying any more. I think Diet Coke secretly makes people fatter. I'm not going to lie. Diet Coke.
Dude,
And that's probably why I've been fat for 20, 30 years, because I started drinking Diet Coke.
I don't know about that. I mean, so here's the thing. There's a lot of different crap in Diet Coke that is different than what's in iced tea. I mean, there is one common thing, the caffeine. But the difference between the Diet Coke and the iced tea is you're getting a higher dose of the caffeine throughout your day. But on top of that, it's the carbonation, dude. Just think about it. When you're eating like a fast food meal, what tastes better? Is it like a carbonated beverage where after you eat half of that burger way too fast, it makes you bump? Or is it the iced tea where you're just like all weighed down? It's the soda. It makes
But
you
I was
eat
still
more, 100%.
Still had some Diet A&W. I was having a can or two a night when I was not drinking Diet Coke. I was letting myself have that one little treat. And anyway, Haunted Hellbelly's in. Good God, this show sucks. Our fans are the best fans. They are so freaking. And by the way, Ryan trying to explain carbonated drinks and dieting and whatever. Rome wanted to say this.
I needed clarification on what the hell Ryan was talking about.
Yeah, I didn't understand either, Jim. Carbonation
Chemistry,
and fast
Jim.
food and makes you feel bloated or something. I don't know.
It's chemistry, Jim. I mean, you
Speaking
need
of
somebody
Jim.
to write a book for you.
Hi, Jim. Speaking of Jim,
Jim.
you called into that show. I wear an XL2 if you want me to model your horse shirt. Your horse shirt says Burn Dog.
Nice.
Put that on the gym. Let's see. I got.
Hey, you know what? Burn Dog, though, honestly, if you want somebody that's gonna like wear your shirt, send it to Burn Dog. Burn Dog rocks the stuff. Whether
Dude.
it's Stuck Nut, whether it's Haunted Horse.
He repped my shirt
Whether
at a
it's
Smack Off get together at
Yeah.
Kits. Was it Kits? No, not Kits. Was it Kits? I think it was Kits. Where Silk goes or whatever. Anyway, so it's funny because I think he eventually sent me the picture, but two other people sent me DMs of the picture of him wearing my shirt before he even did. I knew he was wearing the shirt from other people. And by the way, I need to talk to someone else. Someone else wore my shirt in a big tourist place, but the picture was DM'd to me, so I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it yet. So but yes, someone sent me a picture of them wearing the shirt at some tourist place, and I'm like, oh, but I haven't had a chance to ask him yet. So that may or may not happen. Hopefully I can talk about it. So speaking of Rome, what the hell is Ryan talking about? This was on the show today. Jim Rome, the Jungle.
I'm always looking for telephone calls, except from this guy. I already said to this guy. I've already said to this guy on this show, Ryan, why are you stepping out of your lane again? You're known for one thing, average to below average beefs. And that's what you do well for you. I grade you on a curve.
True.
Anytime you try something other than a beef, it comes back to bite you in the ass. So what do? You hit me on the X. You hit me on email. It goes terribly. And then I tell you again, stop doing that. So what do? You pick up the phone. All right, Ryan. One last shot. But, dude, 3 strikes and you're out. I'm going to give you a chance to hang up before I go to you.
One shot.
Just 3 shots, kid. Just 3 shots. All right, Ryan, I'll play along. Why the hell not? We go to Sacktown.
Hold on. My wife interrupted me. My boss called me. It's my show, boss. If you're watching the show, do not call me between 5 and 6. I'm off work. All right.
Ryan
that
in
is just-
Sacktown. Ryan, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Jim? How you doing today?
Good, dude. How about you?
Doing well. Hey, I just wanted to reach out and congratulate you. I think I can speak for a lot of the clones. It's really cool you putting that book project together. And although I'm not going to be able to make my time with the author that Tom proposed, I wanted to see if you can open an avenue to some of us clones to maybe email our thoughts in about the jungle and what it's meant to us.
Right.
All right, pause it.
My boss said, "Oops, sorry, but what did he say? Pocket dial. Didn't mean to call you." And I'm like, during my show, talking about. Sorry, everybody. You now. Except I spelled anyway. Yes. Everyone wants to see me communicate. This is how disrespectful I am to my boss. Oh, you guys can't see that. Anyway, I'm yelling at him. Okay, so oh wait, I have that drop actually. Wait, where is it?
Johnny Boy in New York.
All right,
Okay.
so
All right.
you can have a chance to. We've got 7 more. I'm not going to play all 7 minutes, but there was some reaction of him banging on your ass.
He just went off for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I mean, okay, so here's the thing, man. I got, you know how we talk about doing the whoop-de-doop, or what's Matt call it? Matt has a word for it, where basically you call up and you're like, hey, I want to talk about this. And then you get on the air and then you just cold cock all of them, right? Or cold clock. Can you say cold cock?
Yes. Yeah, but you've called before. The
okay.
rookie callers, when it's their first time, he does that really good at like, oh, they think they're coming out off of Twitter. Well, and he'll talk for 5 minutes, get them all knotted up, and then go to them and like, and then it's like Reggie. Brad, yeah.
Okay, so here's what happened. I called up because I had a missed call from that area code down there. And I'm not saying that I thought that they would ever call me, because I really did not think they ever would, right? But so I'm serious. I really did have a missed call. It ended up being from Legoland. But anyways, so I called Jack, and I didn't even mention the missed call. I was like, hey, Jack, just a quick question. I don't want to go on air. I was like, are you guys going to open up an email address for clones to like send thoughts in about the book or like what the jungle's meant to him?
And Jack said,
and he's
Shut up, dummy.
no, and Jack goes, oh, you know what? I don't know. I was like, maybe you can talk about it with the guys and just let me know, you know? And he's like, you know what? We're going to a break. Let me just put you on hold really quick and I'll ask really quick. And so we roll through the first break and I'm like, okay, whatever. They've got a guest coming up. And second break comes along and I'm like, all right, this is weird. It's just a question, right? Like, why am I still on hold? And I was giving Matt in LA a ton of crap because he called like right when he woke up thinking he wasn't going to get on for another 2 hours, and Rome threw his ass on. So I'm sitting there on speakerphone and I'm thinking, this is weird. I better put my AirPods in case he puts me on. And that's exactly what they did. I told them I didn't want to go on. And they put me on the spot. And so if you notice for a second, he goes, Ryan, I'm going to give you a chance. You can hang up right now if you want to. You should probably hang up. Oh, you didn't hang up? All right, I'm going to go to you anyways. And I thought about hanging up because I wasn't prepared. I was literally just saying, can we send our thoughts in? And I know there's the Rome at Have a Take, but they're not going to filter through that shit. But like, yeah. And so it turns into this big thing. And so like, I've got to try to come up with something clever on the spot, which it wasn't clever. Oh, I'm going to miss my time. But I just like went with a straight question, straight take. And then he just went off on it. So the bottom line is they duped me. I was not planning to go on air whatsoever.
That's funny. Well, that answers my question then. Because I sent a tweet. You guys know I don't have time to listen to the show very much. And big shot. Oh, you're so important. No, I just started doing some other podcasts where I'm trying to like better myself and so listen to Rome. It's but yeah, no, anyway. I'm not trying to, I'm just saying but I chose today. Work has just been kind of brutal lately. People freaking not I'm tired of people leaving their work for me to do. Because they're lazy and entitled little pricks. Certain generation too, and I'm not going to go there, but yeah, grow up, people.
Dude, you better hope the last couple episodes don't play in your office
Oh, my boss just texted me. I told him I was texting. He goes, what, you talking about what a jerk your boss is, calling you at all hours? Yeah, it's pretty funny. No,
Yes.
The boss has got to get. No, he's actually the only reason I'm still there. It's the
Yeah, I
people that he manages that can't get a clue. Yeah, I don't care if the employees want to watch this show or they're gonna get feedback from the 4 people. Haunted Hellbelly's probably figuring out where I work and texting them, "Hey, watch this. I think this clip might be about you." They can kiss my ass because guess what? I show up to work every freaking day.
Damn right.
And you guys are lazy, entitled little bitches. Grow up. Grow up. Be adults. You're out of high school, folks. You got to show up to work. So it's the way it is. Get away with it. In high school, I used to, I got the tummy ache just because I wanted to stay home and watch Price is Right. Perry Mason. But you know what?
Dude,
As an
Price is
adult,
Right was good.
when you don't show up to work, that means 2 other people or 3 other people have to do your job because it's still got to get done. So grow up, kids. Anyway, that's a 54-year-old talking to a bunch of 20-somethings. Anyway, okay, that's interesting. So what I was going to say is I was tweeting at the show today. I don't believe I got read, but my first tweet since I hadn't tweeted in 2 months, 6 weeks, whatever, was after he was talking about I think you texted something. Or not texted, but tweeted something. And he read it. And then I said, and they started talking about the book, and I said, I sent a tweet and I said, "Hey Jim, tell me when your author wants to call to talk to the best callers of the show. I'm available 24/7. Signed, Ryan in Whacktown." And I thought that was going to get read because it was in the perfect context. He had just bashed you for tweeting, and he talked about the book thing he's doing. So I'm like, because you come off as arrogant, anyway. So
do I really?
You come across.
So funny.
I think you come across as a fake arrogant shtick. But so I'm like, that's probably gonna get read, especially since I haven't tweeted in a while, and they might say, "Oh, hey, And I made it through a segment, and they read tweets, and I'm like, "Oh, didn't get read. Yeah, it happens, whatever." And then I realized I didn't tag him. I didn't put at Jim Rome. That's how fucking rusty I am. I just said it without. I forgot to tag it. So anyway, I thought maybe you saw that and then you called because you basically called, and it was kind of the same shtick of that, or at least the way he led up to, hey, you're not going to be talking to the author, and anyway.
Yeah.
I just rambled for 5 minutes. You know what? How about this?
I needed clarification on what the hell
Haunted
Ryan
Horse
was talking about.
Yeah.
I needed clarification on what the hell
Haunted Horse
Ryan was talking about.
Okay, I don't even know what I was talking about. All right, wait, I want to hear this.
Oh, Ryan boy.
Johnny boy.
Oh, Ryan boy. Can't make time for the author, but he'd be willing to email his thoughts.
You got set up.
Hey, Ryan, here's the thing. It's not an actual book yet. It's a project that we're working on. Here's the thing, Ryan.
I'll stop this for you, Darren. Dinner's ready later, guys. All right, Darren, have a good dinner with the wife. Enjoy. Thanks for tuning in early.
Yeah. Thanks, Steve.
The author is an acclaimed author.
It's Ben Mesrick.
He's had a lot of success.
It's Ben Mesrick.
He knows exactly what the hell he's doing.
I guarantee it's Ben Mesrick.
And I have a vision for this book.
You've said
we
that
want
for
the
a
book
while.
to be different.
Well, because Ben Mesrick asked him when he came on to do 2 different books about the Facebook, where he wrote the book about
Zuckerberg.
that, and then the Bitcoin and whatever. Every time he comes in, hey, Jim, I would write it for you. You just need to sit down with me. It's Ben Mesrick. Who else would you want to write your book, your first book? Ben Mesrick. Dude is freaking awesome. He's had books turned over. Oh, another book he wrote was about the Poker Princess or whatever. He wrote oh God, they made a movie, Molly's Game. Anyway,
We want to be your standard memoir. We want to be different because the show is different, right? if the show is different and my approach is different, I want the book to be different.
God,
one of the things that makes
what did Stucknut find 7 minutes of him ripping on
this
you?
show and me
Was it
different
that much?
Oh, he goes.
is the clones.
He goes.
So what I want to do is reach out to clones that are very good about explaining what the show.
Anyway, the show will be over if we play the whole thing. You can find that clip on stucknut.com. It's right at the front of the page right now. I mean, you're at the top. That's funny.
Yeah, they
There's
set me up.
drops in there,
It is pretty funny though. Like, credit to them. And it may have been just an honest mistake, but I was pretty clear to Savage. I was not trying to go on
they will set you up. Hawks set people up before. No, I've heard this happens, dude. It's content. It's team content. No, you got set up, and that's funny. And the best part about it is the backstory with the clone shows, because I had no idea that's what happened until you get to explain it. So, like, Stucknut does their show, and people call in and go, hey. And then when Woodscopes used to have a show, people would call in and go, well, Hawk put me on hold, and I thought this and this was going to happen. And then all of a sudden, they flipped it on me and came to me when they said it was going to be the next hour, and I wasn't ready. And, of course, that's, flamed out because they came to me a whole segment earlier than they said. And, yeah. So I always think it's funny. They've got a sense of humor down there. And then the one where Parody Larry, we got to find the backstory when they left him on the phone. That show ended, and then they picked it back up and all started taking shots at him and goofing on him, going, "Oh my God, Larry! Oh, you're."
Did they? I didn't hear that one.
You haven't heard that one? Yeah.
No.
It was at the end of the show. I don't know if it was one of the shows where he stayed on hold the whole show, and they kept telling him he was going to get on, and he didn't, and then they picked up and go, "We were never going to put you on," or something like that. Yeah, they picked up the phone after the show had ended and then started laughing at him.
Did Larry tell you that?
I don't know. I heard it on Woodscopes. I don't know who broke that. It could have been Adam Hawk that said that, because he's been on the show 2 or 3 times.
So your boy 12 Wood. Well, actually, I didn't even need to talk to 12 Wood. You're the executive producer. He needs to chase Ben Mesrick.
12 Wood.
He's had Ben Mesrick on his show, right?
No, that was going to be my next question.
Yeah, he's had Mesrick on the show. In fact, it shows up in that 5-minute intro where he's introducing all the guests. Ben Mesrick's in that.
Okay.
So I think he was talking about the Bitcoin on that one. So yeah, he's had Ben Mesrick on. So
so let's play a hypothetical here. So out of our group, okay, and I'm not talking about like arm's length away friends, but out of our clone friends, anybody at Stucknut excused, including Bacon, who would be most likely to get that call?
Oh, I already know he's calling Stucknut.
I just said outside of them.
Oh, yeah, outside of them.
Outside of Bacon and Stucknut.
Okay,
who's
Silk?
getting that call?
Silk?
No, I said arm's length away from us. I'm talking about our group of jungle friends that show up for these shows that we correspond with
follows
regular.
Me on Twitter.
Okay. Well, somebody that's not want to smack off.
Give me the rules.
Anybody that has ever
he only said it's a half dozen, so it's gonna be none of those guys.
I'm playing a hypothetical.
Oh, got it.
If somebody was holding a gun.
Got it.
His head.
I'm trying to understand the rules so I know the answer to the question.
He had to call Darren and Kuna. He had to call Burn Dog. He had to call Haunted Horse. He had to call 12 Wood. He had to call 512 Lumber. He had to call Golden Bake Warrior, Osh Tyler. Any of those guys. Who's it going to be?
Well,
JJ
it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if the author didn't reach out to 12 Wood. Because Jim Rome was on his show. So that would be the only one. I know Stucknut's already going to get a call, or he's had it already. But 12 would make sense because that's the only sideshow or whatever where we're doing this stuff where Jim has actually showed up on the show. So that
100%
would make sense. I know Brad and Corona's going to get the call. I know that doesn't fall under your weird rules. But Brad and Corona is 7-time winner, I believe. I know it's 6. Might be 7.
It's gonna be.
And
I
Trapper
afraid.
wouldn't, or not Trapper. Sorry, he's not reaching out to Trapper. I know that for sure. Terrence would be the other one because Terrence, Jim loves Terrence so much, and Jim would love for Terrence to call the show, and he just doesn't. I mean, he stopped reaching out to him, but every once in a while, he, if he's going over the rules of the Smack Off, he's like, "You got to have an invitation." Now, if you were Terrence or something like that, and you came out of the blue, definitely you'd get on. But he doesn't throw it out much. But Sean, the Camelinasian, yeah, right. Jim in Indiana says Shawnee. That would make sense because that's a clone that called the show and actually got his own show.
Yeah,
he falls under that umbrella. So,
good point.
But yeah, those will be the ones that he reaches out to. I mean, the Totolas would make sense because they're the old school callers. JT the Brick, even though JT the Brick is boring as fuck. I'm sorry. I've listened to him cover the show as a sub. He is bad. He is bad. He is a clone that turned it into a flash in the pan show for a while, but he's arrogant as hell. He thinks he is the shit. JT the Brick, you ain't the shit, dude. I'm sorry.
I don't have a problem with JT.
I just think he's a little too arrogant. And for someone that had a show on Sunday night at 2 a.m., was his last show, I think, or something like that. I mean, he's one of those people that blocks people, like the Sklars.
Right.
Oh, the clones did something that they do in the jungle. We call it the jungle because it's about smack talk. Oh, they smack talk JT the Brick. Blocked. What's funny about JT the Brick, not only did he block somebody, but they said something to him, trash talked him. He said, "Oh, well, I have a lot of money and I live in Vegas and you're jealous." So he slammed him back, which is what you do, right? And then he blocked him after he slammed him. So he got the slam and then blocked so they couldn't retort. That is a 4th grader. Oh, well,
I don't disagree with you.
You're stinking. You pooped your pants. La, 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 la. I can't hear I can't hear your reply. JT the Brick is a 4th grader. So, anyway.
Yeah, so is Mark Jones, NBA telecaster for ESPN and the Sacramento Kings. Same guy.
Yeah.
Can't stand him.
Yeah.
Right? Anyways, but no, so the reason I asked that question is, and I'm
Wait,
so
you gotta
glad.
stop. The queen is here, and not any of the other Jim Rome's queens. The queen of this show, Cindy in Milwaukee, who won half the football
Hello,
bet.
Cindy.
She is the first person, if you want the trivia, the haunted horse trivia, she is the first person that actually bought a t-shirt. One of mine. So when she drops in, just popped in to say hi. Can't stay though. We'll try harder next time. JT sucks. I concur. There you go. Thank you, Cindy. And then Jim and Indiana said the Sklars are definitely in. The show he did during the NFL season was good. JT for sure. Matt in LA. Sean the Camel Nation. Oh, they're also guessing who's going to get the call. Okay. Sorry.
So yeah, no worries. So the reason that I asked that question is everybody that you named that's gotten shows, they're mainstream for the most part.
Yeah.
You can make that argument, right? But I think there does have to be a voice for, I don't want to say the underbelly, but like some of the media that goes on that's not mainstream.
I don't think. Okay.
I think 12 would, if they, not for 6, but I think if they extend out, because Jim was, if you asked the majority of Rome's listeners, like what spin-off shows are there, I bet you a lot of people would say the Woodscopes before they say Stucknut. They wouldn't even realize Stucknut has like a monthly show. They know the wrap-up shows for the Smack Off and the preview show, but not like the monthly shows all the time. So I'm just saying the fact that Jim's been on the Woodscopes, I think that speaks to something there. Now, granted, he went after one of his kids, but...
Well, went after, that sounds really loaded the way you say it. He tried 100%. To get him on the Woodscopes. He didn't go after him.
Went after his kid.
He didn't start tweeting at him. You little punk.
Eat him up.
You little punk, I'm coming up to the college. I'm going to kick your ass. No, he tried to get him on the show as a guest. Now, in 12 Wood's defense, he was an 18-year-old college kid. I could see how that would seem okay. I think Jim went a little too aggressive on the cracking of that. Now it's a joke where it should have been all along. He was not trying to be, look, we don't know the rules of broadcasting. We're just out here having fun with your show. We're fans. And sometimes fans overstep. And when they do, I have a good story. This is a great story. When I was getting, and it was a small select group, getting autographs from Joe Montana, there were probably about 50 people invited. And because of my mom's job, she was there. She was a buyer at Safeway. She was buying he was repping Haagen-Dazs. That was a company that fell under her category of what products got into this section. And so I got my autograph signed, blah, blah, blah. And his wife, who was actually famous because she had a local TV show, like an AM magazine show or whatever in the Bay Area, was standing over there with her kids. And my mom said, hey, can my son get a picture with you? And she goes, no, not with the children. We don't. So the point is, that was fine for her to say, no, we don't do that with the kids. We keep them separate. And It was also fine. Like, my mom didn't know. She didn't know. Like, okay, that makes sense. And then, it was no big deal. But you can't yell at my mom for asking because you don't know what the family rules are. I mean, the kids were at the event, so you don't know. So anyway.
Yeah, I get that.
I think it was harmless. I think Jim finally kind of figured that out. Like, he didn't know. And now it's a funny joke on the show. But, his Papa Jeans caught in and he got in the defensive posture. And he's like, hey, don't be contacting my kids because you're a fan of me, and he probably thought about it and said, yeah. And so it's all no foul. 12 should have asked Rome, does he ask his guest parents if it's okay to invite their kid on the show? No? Then why should I? Yeah. He didn't go Marty on them. Yeah. Marty.
No, I know. Well done, Jim.
Marty.
Well done, Jim. Get him out of here.
Is Marty's last name... Does that start with a J? Because Michael Jackson, Marty, MJ, I mean...
No, it's MD.
Okay. All right.
I'm just saying,
if your initials are MJ, does that mean your proclivity to go after kids? I don't know. I don't know where I was going. The only reason I said that is because I have the Michael Jackson eating popcorn. I was thinking, wait a minute. Marty's first name is M. His name is M. Are they? Yeah, I think it's DeWitt or something like that.
DeWitt, yeah. So Jim's been making a big deal about not betting. And like you, I haven't listened to a lot of the show lately. But I did hear like Ross Tucker say, don't bet on any spreads that are double digits.
Yes.
Right?
I agree.
And so Rome's gone against that the last couple
he took Miami.
Cycles, whatever. And he's lost. So I was going to put something about, we stay away from anything that's double digits too. Signed MJ and Ross
Marty.
Tucker.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
So I figured that would get me blocked.
Cindy said, appreciate your efforts. She must have heard us stopping the show. Let's see. Jim and Nana's got a lot to say. I agree with something someone said about JT. He DM'd me one word, idiot. So he just agreed with somebody and then called Jim an idiot. JT, the brick should be called JT the soft because bricks are hard. JT the clay. He is so freaking soft. Considering where he got his start from, that's pretty sad. The smack off for JT the Brick means you smack me and I cut you off because I'm soft. I just rhymed like Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, well done, Dr. Horse.
Dr. Horse. My initials aren't MD either, folks. If he doesn't call Rid, I ain't buying it. Forward by Stephen A. Smith. He didn't go. Let's see. 12 should have told Rome to F off. No one should. Look, misunderstandings are fine. They're fine. Rome's a good dude. He just got Papa Bear. Got a little, I don't have kids. And I'm actually happy, and I'm sure the world is happy about that as well. But I can imagine that you just see something differently, and you get a little perturbed that someone's talking to your kid. What would he say? I remember Rome telling the story. They were in a restaurant or whatever, and one of his kids was walking like to the restroom or back from the restroom, and someone said, "Hey, does your dad know he's an asshole?" or something like that. And it's like, who says that to someone's kid? I mean, that's ridiculous.
Well, here's the thing. You've got to be somewhat connected to know that's his kid. Like, you probably know them.
No, they were singing together. And then, so Rome heard it or heard of it or something like that.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
Oh, I got a note. We got to film the commercial. You're always out of here at the end of the show. We're filming a commercial after the show's over. I opened the t-shirt. Ryan's call. We did that. By the way, speaking of 12 Wood, thanks for the Snapchat stock tip. If Wood watches this on the replay, he basically gave me a tip. He said he was talking to some guys, a millionaire, and he said, buy Snapchat. And of course, 12 Wood didn't buy any, but he told me about it. And so I bought 100 shares. When the millionaire told him to buy Snapchat, it was at $9.16. Now it's at $15.85, over a 70% gain. And that tip was like 2 months ago. So thank you, millionaire. I just might have admitted insider trading. I don't know. Anyway, it was a stock tip from a millionaire. Hopefully it didn't work for Snapchat.
You know, Snapchat's used for the MDs of the world, right? Because of the lack of digital
why
footprint.
did you tell me that?
So you're supporting the MDs. Yeah,
I'm sure everything.
Yeah.
I'm sure that what's that maze game that all the kids play, where you go and build stuff.
I don't know.
It's a maze game. It's been popular forever, and you can like make things. And
you talking about Snake?
No. Come on, people. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's some maze game or somewhere you like tunnel or something, and the kids play
tunnel. You're getting freaky.
No,
on a Tuesday night show.
All the characters are like blocked. They're like the old, like 20 years ago animation. Minecraft. Thank you, Nick and Duluth with the answer. That's probably where all the pedos hang out. They're like, hey, I'll give you some whatever extra money or whatever they use in the game.
Dude, we just figured out that
Dig
Roadblock.
Dug, Hellbelly said. Dig Dug's my generation, dude. I used to play that shit.
Never heard of it.
What'd you say?
Dig Dug?
No. What were you saying when I cut you off?
Oh, no. Roadblock. That's the one you got to watch for.
Yes, Roblox. I've heard about this. The kids want the gift card so that they can buy stuff in the game. Someone was trying to explain it to me. I had a drop for something. I guess I could.
Oh, shit.
Anyway. All right. Wow. We did not get to, I didn't even tease these. You know what? Once we started talking about your call, which was very show worthy, it was very interesting. Plus the backstory, they setting you up. That is freaking funny, dude. Hey, who set you up? Which one was it? Was it Tom or was it, you said Savage?
Savage.
So if Savage ever comes up to you and says, hey, pull my finger, don't do it. Trust me.
Yeah, seriously.
Because
seriously,
if he ever goes, hey, your shirt's untied or unbuttoned, you're gonna get the. So don't trust 100%. Savage. I mean, his last 100%. Name is Savage. He savagely set you up, dude. Okay, so weird news that will bleed into tomorrow. We've already done our weights a day early, so I gained 3 pounds. Yes, I'm blaming the Diet Coke. And I'm almost out of Diet Coke, and I'm not going to buy any more. Okay, so the stories we're going to tease, some of these have just they're not interesting, but I want to talk about something, a spinoff. So Brit living in the U.S. shares biggest culture shocks, including betting rule. I don't know what the betting rule is. We did have a survey from other countries that thought some of the weird customs we have. So I'm kind of want to find out what the betting issue. What do we do with betting that's different than Britain? Extra sheets or something? Comforter? I don't know.
Betting or bedding?
It says betting rule, including betting rule. Do they sleep separate beds over there?
No, I bet it's washing your feet before you get in bed.
Huh. They do that or we do that?
I think they wash their feet.
I shower in the morning when I get up because I have to shower to wake up, and then I shower before bed because I don't want to get in the bed when I'm all filthy, a filthy animal.
Yeah.
Woman fumes at kids' table. Woman fumes at kids' table wedding snub. This makes no sense. Woman fumes at kids' table wedding snub. Okay, their punctuation needs to be in there.
She got sad at the kids' table.
She got sad at the kids' table, and she's not free childcare. I want to talk about this tomorrow. Less about this woman getting shoved at the kids' table. But what I do want to talk about is, remember when you were a kid and you started getting older, and then you started getting offended if you were at the kids' table and you're like, I'm older than these kids like by 5-6 years, but because the number of table seats, I would ping pong between the kids' table in that like 3 or 4 year span, where depending on how many people there were, I would get kicked to the kids' table. And sometimes I was like over 18, 19, 20. And it's like, I just happened to be the youngest of the adults and I'd get kicked to the kids' table.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. The kids' table can be fun sometimes.
As you get older, it wasn't, but there was that like 15, 16, 17 where your ego takes it like, come on.
Yeah,
come on.
No, I got you.
Anyway.
I got you.
Disrespectful woman slammed for inviting brother's ex-wife to Christmas dinner. So that's interesting. If she didn't tell or ask and say, do you mind? That's pretty brutal. Bride charges dropout guest of $1,000 no-show fee, and people are divided. So apparently someone didn't come to the wedding after they probably RSVP'd, and she charged them $1,000. So wow. I'm guessing it was I want to hear what her reasoning is, because I can't see
expensive catering.
That. Well, even so, come on, lady, get over yourself. Get over yourself. Bride bans parents from attending her wedding after they refuse to pay for it. That's another bride bitch right there. I can tell.
That's funny.
Maybe I'll read the story and change my mind, but just because they had a daughter doesn't mean they're obligated to pay for your wedding. So the son's parents always get. I always think that's a weird tradition. Anyway, those are some things we'll talk about tomorrow. If I find something even more interesting or intriguing, I'll find that out tomorrow. Don't go after the show. We're filming a commercial.
Okay.
We film them in the morning, right?
We'll film right now.
Well, you go pee, but you make sure you come back. All right. Well, we're still on the air. Good job, Ryan. All right, I'll get Ryan in here. Let's see. We'll just act like he's there.
Oh, Johnny boy.
All right, Ryan, you have anything to say before we end the show? That's not really helping. See you all tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific, Waterhole Wednesday, weird news and anything else we can think of. Out.